And that'll do it. First half comes to an end. Chicago's up by 1. In just a moment, you'll get your halftime report with Jalen Rose.
Hello everyone, I'm Jalen Rose, and this is your EA Sports Halftime Report. The Bulls are in a close game thus far, and these guys have every reason to feel good about how they scored effectively in that opening half. Great offensive display. Have a look at the leading scores for the Chicago Bulls. The Bucks aren't down by much after 2 quarters, and that deficit is a negative, of course, but I do see it positive. I really like how they move the ball, keeping each other involved offensively. They've got a nice flow to their game today. Have a look at the leading scores for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Game track. Points in the paint.
That half of basketball was all about the battle in the paint on both ends of the floor. Back and forth, like a great boxing match. The scoring down low is sure to have been appreciated by old school hoops fans.
Player of the half.
I like this choice because he really put on the show in the opening half. There's a reason he's a fan favorite.
Who was cold?
No one wants to be picked for this segment, but he couldn't avoid it. Maybe he'll turn things around in the second half.
Here are the top plays from the opening half.
Number 2. Number 1.
And here are the games scheduled for today. And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
Ball knocked loose, goes out of bounds, so it'll be Bucks ball. Man, what a great game thus far, Jeff. Definitely an entertaining matchup so far.
The ball movement in this game has been phenomenal, forcing a lot of defensive rotations and ultimately a lot of passes leading to direct scores.
He puts it in.
These are the kind of games where I feel lucky to have a free courtside seat. We're getting all kinds of back and forth action in this matchup, Mike.
To Lopez in the paint, and Robin Lopez with a nice look, sinks it.
Keep putting heat on their defense with solid 2-man game execution. Great screen, good roll to the rim, be ready to catch it, and then finish quickly before the rotation can come across the line.
Bledsoe on the drive, collides with the defense and still banks it home.
It's hard to guard NBA-level athletes who can also handle the ball. Here, using his dribble drive opportunity, gets in the paint and finishes right at the rim with strength.
Look at him take it all the way. Shot is blocked. The comeback kid is a player who went straight from a successful comeback in college to a summer of Pro-Am competition. There's just no question how much he loves the sport of basketball.
Passion is the #1 requirement, along with talent, for the ability to play well in the NBA. We've seen it from Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, Steph Curry, LeBron James, Kevin Durant. It doesn't matter. It starts with the passion to put in the work, and that's what the comeback kid is all about.
Mismatch.
8 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Here's the pick to Lopez. Adjusting on the shot. Banks it in.
I like the strategy of trapping the ball handler, but you have to have rotation to the screener who's coming to the basket. Good pass, poor rotation, finish at the basket. You're getting hammered because of slow rotation.
To Bledsoe. Screen set nicely. Middleton's working hard, trying to back down his opponent. Middleton for two. Nails it. Jeff, Chris Middleton could become one of the better two-way players in the game if he stays healthy.
Jabari Parker, Chris Middleton have missed significant time. And Chris Middleton, you're right, is a special, special talent. He's a big two-guard who can shoot it, he can post it, and then defensively, he's very, very sound.
Yeah, baby, here we go.
The Bulls get the inbound in here. Portis looking for position in the paint. At the rim. Maker the rebound. Brogdon puts it in. That's a two-pointer. The Bucks up by one.
And as this game has gone on and progressed, they have become more and more efficient offensively here in the second half. Absolutely dynamic offense.
10 seconds to go on the shot clock. Uses the screen, now the drive. And he scores it off the offensive rebound.
You're not winning late in a close game playing that type of defense, allowing the ball to go in a direct line drive right at the basket.
Antetokounmpo. Right. 9 left on the shot clock. You're going to have to be quick with this shot. Attacks the basket. Won't drop off the glass.
Not good enough right there. They've got to make it harder on them to get the ball at the basket and in the paint.
11 seconds now on the shot clock. Nice move down the lane.
Oh, rejected. Don't come in here with that soft stuff.
From three-point land. Snell is unable to hit the three. Heading down the final stretch, it's crunch time. Shot clock says 12. Gets into the paint, and he puts it down.
That was a nice dunk, but even a better move to create the opportunity.
I got him. I got ball. I got ball.
And the defense switches. Ball comes loose. Oh, quick hands reaching in for the steal. The screen is set, setting it up for the isolation. 8 seconds now on the 24. Lets it fly. Jump shot for two, won't go.
That's just not good enough. That's too quick. He's a great shooter, but he's not a great...
Throws it down. What a play.
You got to get your guys down the floor in transition quicker than they can get back. If you can rebound it and then get it up the floor, you're going to have numbers to exploit the basket opportunities, attack the rim, don't settle for jumpers, finish strong.
Oh, excellent screen. Sweet entry pass. It's good. And a timeout call. Very little time remaining.
Hey, you're down the stretch of a close game. You come out of a timeout. You don't need a three right here. Yeah, if the three-point shot opens up, great. But if not, what you want to do is create the quickest score you can by attacking the basket.
Puts it up for two. And he'll head to the line with just seconds to go here in the fourth. There's the whistle. Nice job drawing the foul. First free throw, good. Oh, he misses the second free throw. They're still down by 2, and the intentional foul is called against the Bucks. So they get the clock to stop with the foul.
Is it easy to make both in this situation? No. But is it critical? Yes. It's his job up to a few seconds to go make both of these free throws to make it a 2-possession game.
First free throw, perfect.
I got shoot.
Two for 2 at the line. A little breathing room. Now a 4-point advantage. And they call a timeout as we're winding down the 4th here. The Bucks get to inbound. To Brogdon. Fires for 3. And there's the final buzzer. For Jeff Van Gundy and our entire EA Sports crew, this is Mike Breen saying thanks for joining us and good night. Jalen Rose will have your post-game wrap-up.
Jalen Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Bulls won this game after a close finish. I could get into detail about their play calling and shot selection, but let's be honest. We all know that the dunks were the most exciting. I'd be surprised if the rim isn't a little bit bent at this point. The Bucks
Just couldn't close this one out.
The way they shot the ball was outstanding. But even still, it wasn't enough to get the result they wanted. More often than not, you're going to win games when you shoot the ball as well as they did here today. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Game track. Bench points.
Fans don't usually show up to watch the reserves, but the bench scoring in this game was full of highlights. You could tell the starters were enjoying the show.
Player of the game.
And what we have here are highlights worth 1,000 words. There's no question he stood out amongst the rest in today's matchup. And now look at the numbers.
Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show.
Here we go with the top 3 plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
These are the games on today's NBA schedule. Here it is, your Eastern Conference standings. These are the upcoming games for the Milwaukee Bucks. This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.